Our beautiful world has changed a lot in the last 25 years. In today's video, we will predict that how our world will look like in 2050. Let's compare the past, present, and future of the world. Let's start the video. Global population was just 6 billion. In 2000, now it's 8.2 billion in 2025. Global population will be almost 10 billion by 2050. Many African countries will see huge growth in population in the next 25 years. Nigeria will have more than 400 million people by 2050. Congo and Nigeria will almost double its population in the next 25 years. Population density was just 40 people per kilometer square. In year 2000, it will be 67 people per kilometer square by year 2050. World will be full of old people by 2050. Average person was just 26 years old in year 2000. Median age of the world will be 36 years in 2050. Japan will be home to most number of old people. Average Japanese will be 53 years old in 2050. There were only 190 countries in the world in year 2000. East Timor, Kosovo, Montenegro are the newest countries in the world. South Sudan got independence from Sudan in 2011. Currently, it's the newest country in the world. There will be at least 200 plus countries in the world by 2050. Scotland might get independence from UK. Western Papua might get independence from Indonesia by 2050. Libya could split into East and West Libya by 2050. Surface area of the world might decline in the upcoming 25 years. Sea level is expected to rise by 15 inches by 2050. Many famous cities of the world will be half underwater by 2050. Mumbai, Dhaka, Jakarta, New York, Bangkok, Kolkata, Shanghai, and London could be half underwater by 2050. Fertility rate is expected to decline on global level by 2050. African countries will still have higher fertility rate even in 2050. China was the most populous country in the world till 2022. India is expected to remain the most populous country in the world in 2050. Nigeria will surpass United States as the third most populous country in the world by year 2050. Global nominal GDP will most probably touch 180 trillion USD mark by 2050. It was just 33 trillion in year 2000. Gross domestic product of the world will be almost 300 trillion USD in terms of PPP. Per capita income of the world has significantly increased in the last 25 years. It's expected to increase even more by 2050. Even in terms of PPP, per capita income of the world will increase significantly. Literacy rate has significantly increased in the last 25 years. It's expected to grow at the same rate. Poverty rate will significantly decline on global level in the next 25 years, especially in developing countries like India, Indonesia, Philippines, Mexico, and Brazil. Human Development Index of the world was just 0.64 in year 2000. It's expected to be almost 0.84 by year 2050. Global warming is a big concern for the world. World could be a lot hotter by the year 2050. Deforestation is a major challenge for the world. It's expected that only 27% land area of the world will be forested in 2050. Japan was freaking $5 trillion economy in the early 2000s. Now the GDP of Japan is just 4 trillion USD. China, India, and United States will be the largest economies of the world in the year 2050. Countries like Indonesia, Brazil, Mexico, and Bangladesh will emerge as regional powers by the year 2050. Only 22% global population was Muslim in the early 2000s. Almost 30% global population will be Muslim by the year 2050. Islam is rising due to very high fertility rate in Muslim-majority countries. Christianity will continue to be the most followed religion of the world even in 2050. It is expected that Islam will become the most followed religion of the world by the year 2070. Hinduism will remain the third most followed religion in the world. There were only 300 billionaires in the world in the year 2000. There will be whopping 17,000 billionaires in the world by the year 2050. Bill Gates was the richest person of the world in early 2000s. Currently, Elon Musk is the richest person on planet Earth. Richest person of the world will be either from United States or India in the year 2050. Tokyo, Mexico, and Sao Paulo were the most populous cities of the world in early 2000s. Mumbai, Delhi, and Dhaka will be the most populous cities of the world in the year 2050. Petronas Tower from Malaysia was the tallest building in the world in the year 2000. Currently, Burj Khalifa is the tallest building on planet Earth. Japan is planning to exceed 4,000, which is almost impossible right now. Average person of the world lives for 73 years in 2025. Life expectancy is projected to be at least 84 years by the year 2050. Currently, United States is the most powerful country on planet Earth. There will be huge power shift by the year 2050. United States, India, and China will compete for the first spot in 2050s. Russia might lose its second spot by then. Indonesia will emerge as Asian powerhouse by the year 2050. China, United States, and India will compete in space for various Mars and Moon missions. Thanks for watching our video. Don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos like this.